I do want you to make a guest appearance.
Where?
In my video.
When?
Right now.
Oh. Hey, how should we hype up this intro?
I don't know.
Everyone subscribe.
Wait, Miles. I'm here today because everyone wants to see me react to Escape from Babylon.
Yeah, have you listened to it?
I've been going through some shit. I guess I'm getting used to it. She a bad bitch, tell her ass bitch. She gon' turn me to a sad sip, another habit. Goddamn, I'm such an addict. I always gotta have it one more time for validation. Watch me turn into a rabbit.
The fact that I made that comment and people literally, I feel like people take my comments extremely serious when they see me comment on your shit.
Which I don't understand why either, because
they don't know how we act together.
But I feel like people should know that you're a troll. Like
but
you.
I don't think they know how we troll together.
True.
I literally got called a simp from a fucking copy paste joke.
I'm fully confident that this will be on your top 10, Miles.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
How you know that? Do you have some inside source that just knows that this should just be on my top 10? My friend Andy just called me.
Your friend who?
My friend Andy.
Andy's nuts.
Justine.
What's up to whoever might be watching? My name's Justine. Yes, today is finally the day. Today we are listening to the new Uicideboy album. We have Sing Me a Lullaby, My Sweet Temptation, an album by Uicideboy. It has 13 songs on it. I feel like at this point you guys should know how much I love Uicideboy, so I feel like I really don't need to reiterate that in my videos, but I'm super excited. Obviously my favorite artist. That is pretty much what today's video is going to be. If you want to listen along with me, then just keep on watching. First song we have is Genesis.
Hey you! Yeah, I'm talking to you. Get over here. I said get over here. Better jump. You know, they say that money is the root of all evil. Oh, no wonder I love it so much.
Sold my soul to the grave, became a household name. I claim my grave to change my name. I'm out the game, I don't play to win. I don't play it all to win by default. Climb to the top just to see how far down I went from. Look up at the heavens and thought that looked small. Below me, your battle, your demons constantly scheming. I look back down, thinking, fuck, I leave it all. I came into this world as an accident, blazing trails just to get the whiff of that black sand. Pull up in the porch of the best, got on an accident. Fuck, I'ma have to get my core rap again. I'm back against the wall. Trying to live it up before the curtain fall. White knuckle grip, holding up my gray cabal. Any questions, give one of my managers a call, bitch.
Used to hide from the big sounds, IRS. Sweater, steel, white trash, fucking out for bits. Ain't a damn thing changed, but the change I got. All these chains came from pain and the pain I rock. Just give me the drop, give me the spot, give me the time, give me the place. Ready and I'm bringing them out, keeping an eye by my waist. Some of the lines like a race, my decline. Give me space to get my mind to redefine. If I come up for the day, so it's fucking intro. Fuck what you think you know. Screamers better on dope. Fuck, I heard that before. Pulling crowds like the pole, purge your road. Candy shows, I won't say no names. Already got a cameo. Suicide to the murder show. Being getting hit all around the globe. Backstage hoes tell them tally ho.
Fucking introduction, bitch, you already know.
I love when they sample themselves. I know it's like a common theme that they do, but I really like it. It has like a nice melody to it. With all the tracks that I've heard so far with like The Evil That Men Do, Escape from Babylon, and now this track, I feel like it's just like new and refreshing. It has those like classic Uicideboy elements, but it's like new at the same time as well, and it's really nice to hear. Next we have Matte Black.
I get that Glock in my yoga pants, fucking that bitch in a yoga stand, swinging that K with a open stand, slow for smoking that opiac, stand all up in the closing in, all of my walls they closing in, 5150 they tryna gon' give me the mind, my business and mosey. Back, smoking packs, panic attacks, back to back, set next on my left debate. Should I relax, but back to the hoe I was talking about? I just want to put it at me and I'm out. Pep it up in my blood, what's up, cuz? Taking that dirty side. Letters, 2 numbers, bitch, great, fine, 9, 3 fingers in the air, main bitch by my side. So keep pull up in a $250,000 soda up your daughter, young Jesus with the 4G was a walkie, drive on water. Anytime, any place, any hood, any state.
Look to me for help. There ain't the ace in the cards I was dealt. I'm 31, still don't know how to take care of myself. Honestly, I'm scared that I might melt. Leave behind a bunch of black spots on a white belt. Maybe in the next life I'll come back as a nice pal. There's a fine line between me and you. The biggest difference is I stole that shit that probably built. Catching you, got the bullshit that try to pull me through, but I'm still shining, baby girl. Wildin', catch me right by with that look in my eyes. But shawty wanna marry me, I said you better off than dead. If it didn't work out, baby, I'll be real hard to forget. German whips and private jets, private beaches to access. Fuck on me, baby, I'm still a messing up that ain't the thing. That's great fun. Try and be all I can be and I waste my time. Bring up insanity, I can't make up my mind. Yeah, battle my vanity and I wake up blind.
Shawty wanna marry me, I said you're better off in debt. Really like when they sing, especially Ruby just has like a way with the way he sings things that just like makes you want to sing along with it as well. This song, Scrim's verse, definitely gave me vibes of A Man Rose from the Dead. Now we have Fucking Your Culture.
Did good, sis.
Step the midget motherfucker, kicking with my brothers and repping the 5'9", you know greater fucking color. I gas, screaming killer, weather, hit him where they at. Smoking them like cemento, let the pistol up and spray. The men are like I ate cat dinner, ballin' with no fundamentals. Michael Jackson off the thriller dose, sold from the killer dose, cooking up in the rental band. Ember with the chemicals, gripping on my genitals, no side genital. Pull up in the Benz, front you turn so cynical. Anyway, they can blow a side by anything. In the fucking hour, dripping in the black out. Man, it's a killer. No assassin, boy, get your rank up. Rapping and doing homicide, swipe, better from the ghetto. I was
Ruby getting up in the gizzards, making like a blizzard. Keeping an eye on these sticks to grass, so I'm just like a lizard. Back on taste vanilla, poppy painkillers. Worth of 45, I feel like the great gorilla. Shaking heads, falcon, they think I'm a quesadilla. Picking up the pussy, I must be a lady killer. Yeah, pop a pie, break a spine, rip a clip like it's a vibe. Now she asking what's beside, so I threw up the 5'9". I'm alert, up the 7 war, get the lock on heaven's door. Kill on need as head, cause he goes, he's ready so. Never call the back, she breaking down like metal core. Laying my close to circumvented war. Yeah, Ruby's at your man in the morning like a stabbed white bitch. Every color in the fucking rainbow, suck my white dick, white.
Jesus. Fuck. That song was literally everything. Everything about that was fucking perfect. Love the way that they both approach that song. I love both of their flows. I love like the ad-libs in the background of like them like screaming. Obviously I'm like a sucker for shit like that, so I was like, they snapped on that one. Now we got 1,000 Blunts.
like that cigarette on church. That shit on my bitches. Taking my dose, I never skip it. Still in my hood, a pistol, but that's still got 100 plus. Got that stable in my cup. Still with a stitch in a club. Still with my dick in a cuts. Yeah, settle the king in the bank. Still pocket, don't fuck with that. Sheesh, perfect, just fucking the day. Went to Paris and back in the day with my family. Just for that, they should give me a Grammy. Running the dog in the summer. Thinking about cocking a hammer. The lights, the glitters, the glamour. None of this shit even matter. None of this shit make me happy. Went up a rehab instead of a casket. Locking me up and they had the rooms padded. Made a straight check in my fashion.
Ripping that motherfucker grammar. Ripping up money that comes the soul. Singing up that another bitch. You think of that dumb lover, no. Reason I keep on shrugging. Flung this cash, let's keep on coming. Only big from pockets. From seeking out more destruction. I'm a problem. watch me raise the fucking dead next time I'm on stage at a show. Hard times, hard times, hard times, hard times, hard times. Can't escape my mind. It's like I'm doing time all the time.
I like the sound of it, but more so in this song is where I was like listening to the lyrics more and just can hear them obviously opening up about their life and what they're going through and what they've been through. Obviously with like Scrim talking about supporting his family and getting to that point, and then Ruby talking about the fame that he has and how it feels like a curse. The songs are just different. Like it's not just Ruby flows, Scrim flows, song ends. Like they're really adding more to it and just making it more than just a song. Like a song like that to me is like art. Surface level, obviously it sounds good, but there's so much more to it. And obviously that's like one of my favorite things about Uicideboy is that the songs are so much deeper and you can obviously just like feel everything they're saying. Now we have Inconstant Sorrow.
People I call my friends, people I call my fam. Goddamn, speak down my style for freaks. Right now, I don't wanna hear shit. Till I take off, I cut the off, living too good for those dreams.
I had a job over the phone. I help people with the computers. Order anything I want on the internet. Got TV. That's not a bad life.
This song just emphasizes that money isn't enough for happiness, and even on paper, if it doesn't look like you have a bad life or you have anything to worry about or to stress about or to be sad about, there's a lot more that goes into it. So I feel like the title on this song is extremely fitting. Next song is Escape from Babylon, but we've already heard that, so let's go into Ashes of Luxury.
No play, boy, these pills ain't no play. And it's sweet like an onion, you can smell it in the air. Cut, though, Van Gogh, sick of the picture painter. My hoe want me to save up, ride around with that Glock, thinking should I blow my tears out? One less way to bow, kill myself, I get a miserable.
Fucking sober, but I'm smoking up weed with the both of us. On the game, my lungs stain, but on my brain, I can't focus. Suppressing my emotions, turn them into concrete. Let them sink to the bottom of the ocean. Matter of fact, I'll turn them into raw meat. Let the shark see it. Got the gun, please, I need to smoke. Fuck again, I'm losing focus. Hit the weed so I can go to sleep. I hate having dreams, I always fucked up and I wake up trying to breathe.
That one was cool. It definitely gives me that more like classic Uicideboy's formula with having a long intro, then Scrim goes, then Ruby goes, and it's just kind of short. Next song is Resistance is Useless.
On the meds, I go ride a scheme out on the mission. And the further say to get my hood, I bring the fiction. Chucky with the blade, fuck a movie, this a fiction. I stay stacking up addictions, $1 million drug dependence.
Yo, pimpin' like I'm skinny when I'm riding through the city. Fuck them undercovers, all them feds got is a theory. Not what to gentility, I'm the junkie of the century. Chamber like that baby, sick of the scarecrow that they flippin' on that north side. Tied with the 5-9. Fuck it, just kill them all, they gon' blame, say I'm high.
Always tape my own, what the fuck is tape up? You see this tattoo on my head, the fuck you resuscitate me for? Scoping out with that beat, I'm in on my bitch, look like Marie Antoinette. Every time she give me head, it's like my dick was a threat. Train me with the shotgun, I ain't lame ass shit. Fuck your Spotify playlist, TikTok trends, y'all lame ass shit. You gon' catch these fucking hands like a baseball mitt. I got any last words, I bet they taste like clip. Captain of the gray, I'm going down with the shit, down with the shit. I split just about everything was hit. Still on the same, but they never change. Still wearing a different fish at that grade. Some of the paper, the pressure and pain. All of them changes I cut up my mind.
Jump on and I just send it to you. Okay, take a look at the Zoom room, and if you don't seem to have it, just text your cousin. He can send it to you. Thank you.
The voicemail at the end kind of confused me. Honestly, I'm a little confused. But again, for some reason, that one was also kind of giving me A Man Rose from the Dead vibes from Scott's verse. But maybe like that's just what I associate with like a certain sound from him. Overall, I like the song. It was cool. I'm just kind of confused about the voicemail at the end. Number 9, we have Eulogy.
When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell. When I die.
Woe is me, I know you get the picture. This type of pain will earn you 7 figures. Check my DNA, my RNA come with predictors. This shit is scripture, and for what I got, there's no elixirs. Feel like I'm not enough. Find myself playing my day like Uicideboy and Shia LaBeouf. Couple coops, lot of zeros, and a couple homes. None of it is shit for me. Cocked a pistol, and now I'm home.
Place the bet so I don't have to chase the check. Verified through suicide, the glitz and glamour came to rent. Wash my fucking soul and still that one stain is kept. I just wanna be loved, the root of all my pain, except the type that comes with age and death. I can finally lay in rest. I'm on the little piece and I'm ready to erase the debt. Fuck this shit. When I die, just play this fucking song. I was never meant for this, been tortured just to carry on. Couple coops, lot of zeros in a couple homes. None of it, this shit for me, cock the pistol and now I'm gone.
I love the sample in that song. I really love in the songs what they've been doing lately is like towards the end of the verse where they both repeat like the same chorus. I don't know why, I just love that so much because I like both of their voices for different reasons, and I love hearing both of their like voices on it because it's like the same lyrics but you hear it in their own voices, and it just I just for some reason really love it. That song's super hard. I like it. Okay, no matter which direction I'm going in, I never chase these hoes.
Smoking dope to my main bitch, pussy soaking and she give me broke. Nothing with no cane, it's the main with them diamond rings. Strapped up with that thing for a lane to blow out that brain. Cruising like a Mac, whether we pillin' a pack of the Vegas. Bitches that want me to save them, nah. Fuck them and put them in labor, nah. Couple with one in the chamber, smoke a sucker like crack.
She thinks the dome so good, I think she thinks the earth is flat. Mouth like the fucking firmament, she got my eyes rolling back. Face up like she rolls on back to back. What the fuck I'm texting back. Ruby's linked with these hoes, I keep them froze. Throw leopard hoes and black rose, real close. I've had enough heartbreak, star breaks, stop on my car brakes. Guys are chilling like a pose I won't.
That song was interesting. Sometimes when there's like certain lyrics in songs, I like don't necessarily know like as a woman what to even say. I'll just keep it short and just say I did enjoy the song. Uicideboys were better in 2015.
Boasting my emotions, now coping while fucking dopeless. Let the dope hit breathing slowly. Look, baby, I'll show you hopeless. No that ammo, scarecrow, no shadow. Bloody piano, sold out gallows. My mind so harrowed from tragic backgrounds. Waking up a trap, I'm a man. Snows deep in narcotics. Window shopping for my father's problems. Do you have some options? My hand up from gripping a pistol trigger. Heart out to my girl, I know that
challenge. Garbage what I'm spewing, sluggish how I'm moving. Dope is what I'm choosing. If you ask me how I'm feeling, I'm cruising, coasting, using, dosing. Just don't overdo it. Hoping I don't fucking lose it. Rope in hand, I'm tired of losing. So another night blacked out, lying on the bathroom floor. I ain't gon' back out, I ain't gon' lash out. I guarantee that I'll some more. I'm an addict in the void. At first they try to avoid that thirst. I'm trying to enjoy that worst things about me. Doesn't let that ain't the fact that I'm in for your
I feel like I've hit rock bottom. When another trap door opens, I plunge further into despair.
God only gives us as much suffering as we can endure.
I mean, piles on the shit to see if we'll break. Why?
To test our faith and to make us appreciate the good that we do have.
Forgive me for saying so, Reverend, but God is a sick fuck.
Deep song, dark song. Definitely gives me old Suicide Boys vibe with just the whole style and the tone and the darkness of that song. For me personally, I feel like I've kind of moved past that being my favorite sound just in general, like not just from them, but just in general. Like I used to really enjoy songs like that, but I think just like as time goes on and I've developed healthier mindsets, I still enjoyed that song. I like it. It's good. It's just not something that I would personally listen to a whole lot nowadays. But obviously, just knowing their fan base, knowing what they appeal to, knowing what they literally are, I can see a lot of people liking that song. And let me reiterate, it's not that I don't like that song. I do like that song. I just feel like you gotta kind of be in like a dark place to listen to that. It definitely gives that classic Suicide Boys feel for sure. Not the last song, because technically the last song is The Evil That Men Do, but I've already heard that and reacted to it. So we're going to go to number 12, which is Unlucky Me. So this is going to be the last song. I'm feeling bittersweet about this, but I'm excited to reflect on the album. So let's listen to this and then let's give our final thoughts.
You did good, say.
Southside shorty on the mall, black 40. Super Saba like a 9, touring that 40. Bitches begging for a ring just cause I can kinda sing. But the only thing that I want is the bit of a Ganani. Hold on, little mom, I got the things for the bottom. What's the problem? I got my own, you ain't gotta solve them. I promise it won't affect you, I'm just trying to holler. Starving for attention, but I'm not trying to bother you.
Call you back after this verse, bro. Fuck.
Hey, I'm a north side place, know the south side though. Pull up in the Benz, get the south side on. Joe exotic when I'm smoking. Backwood flaming, backwood claiming. Yo, sick, what you say? I'm a praying motherfucker, lying motherfucker. Okay, open spray a motherfucker if they step in my business. Keep spraying motherfucker. Sorry, that's my mental illness. Need to pop me a pill before I finish these lyrics.
Hi, audience, God. Just called to tell y'all I love and miss y'all. Hope to see you soon. We can have some gumbo and roast, sending love and hugs, and maybe one day we can go bowling. Love, Granny.
Oh, so cute, Granny. That is the album. That is the album right there. I don't think you guys understand like how hard it truly is to like talk about something after just a first listen, because even when I listen to Long-Term Effects of Suffering, after a few weeks of listening to the songs, I grew like a whole new appreciation for that album. And it really, like, I feel like it takes you multiple listens, and sometimes it'll even like, you know, a song and you've listened to it 100 times, and then one time you play it and it just like hits you completely different. And I feel like that happens to me a lot with Suicide Boys music. But anyways, I will try to sum up my thoughts and everything as much as I can. I don't know if I'm going to explain this exactly right, but this album gives me like nostalgic vibes with also being like new and refreshing at the same time. I don't know how an album can do both of those things at the same time. When I listen to it, I can just see this album and this music appealing to like a wider audience. Yeah, it's definitely not as intense as the music that we've heard before, but it still has those classic Uicideboy elements. But at the same time, I can understand that's not what this album is. It literally says "Sing Me a Lullaby, My Sweet Temptation," which I think is a great title and representation of this album, because throughout the album they talk about their struggles and they address what they're going through, the pain that they're feeling. And a lot of those like songs have like more like softer samples and different like approaches that we're not necessarily used to from Uicideboys. At the same time, I do like the newness and the freshness of everything that is in this album. Overall, I really enjoyed the album. There's not a song on here that I don't like. I had a great time listening. One thing that I really like with Uicideboys is that even if it's not necessarily what I'm expecting from them, I'm never bored listening to an album from them. But I really like that they've expanded their sound and still kept core elements of their sound, but added more to it. I think ultimately not sticking to the same basic formula and just doing that over and over and over has really been the reason that they have grown so much, because they have like over 300 songs, maybe even 400, I don't even know at this point, but they have so many songs, but there's so many different sounds that you can get from Uicideboys, and I feel like that's why their fan base loves them so much and will listen to literally nothing but Uicideboys, because it's not the same shit over and over. I think that's super important when you are an artist and you put out a lot of music, to have variety, and I think even more so with it, like the past few releases, they have just incorporated so much variety and just so many new elements and so many refreshing things. And this album is on that same path of being classic Uicideboys, but being refreshing and being new and being different. Realistically, like my only critique would just be, I think that they could have added one more song and just added like a little bit of like that crazier element that they do so well. But at the end of the day, as long as they're making music, they're happy, they're putting their all into their craft, that's really all that we can ask from them. Overall, I love the album. I think it's amazing. I cannot wait to hear how well this ages to me. I can't wait to spend some more time with it and really pick out my favorites and just see which ones grow on me and which ones resonate with me even more. That is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.